week 7 of the Gleann Abhann Reaper Challenge. This week we're going to go into feint shots or fake shots, and what we're going to do is the art of misdirection. I'm going to sell you going one direction and have the stick going in a different direction. So basically, this is where we have been practicing those body mechanics over and over and over and over and over again about proper form, and this, you are going to use that to fake or feint your opponent into going into a different direction. I am going to show you 3 of my personal favorite feints, and to get your at least 100 shots, you can either repeat them again, or I encourage you to develop some on your own. So these are 3 of my favorites, and they're very, very simple. You know the hook J. So the hook J, whenever you throw this shot down, you're going to drop that shoulder, and this is where your opponent you really have to sell that you're going in one direction and then throw somewhere else. So your arm's going to come down. It looks like you're going for that leg shot, and you pull it up and wrap them in the head. So when you're standing here like this, what they're going to see is they're going to see this, and when it comes down, they're going to drop that shield down. As they come down, you hook and pop them in the head. Make sure that whenever you're doing this, when you sell it coming down, you're kind of coiling it up where you're already doing that. When you come back up, you pull back into them. So it's really, really sell that shoulder drop. That's the big thing. They have to see it coming, and it's almost like a fake telegraph, if you want to call it that way. That way they open that defense up and start moving in the opposite direction. So, hook J, down like this. You're going to throw it down like you're coming up, pop it up, come up, and you're just going to bring that blade up to the side, wrap them in the head. It was one of the first ones that I ever learned. It's pretty basic, but I even got a little bit more of a basic one. It's the same principle that you're going to feint down like you're going to throw that leg, and you just rise and snap it right up into their head. I had a knight at Goal Force teach me this one way many years ago, but it's so simple. You sell down, and as your hand tilts this way, snap up and drive into their head. Same principles. You're going to drive down like this, like you're going to that leg. Whenever that shield starts going down, drive up, pop them in the head. Very, very, very easy thing to do. Fake down, up. Fake, feint. I got picked on online because I kept calling it fake, but you are faking, you're pointing it out, but technically it is feint. My all-time favorite shot, if anybody's ever seen me fight, I know you've seen me do this shot. It's how I get that offside leg all the time. I'll do that pump up like I'm going to come here at the head. And when I come up with my arm like this, I cut it across, pop it in. And you can see how that works with the body mechanics. When you come up like this, pop it across. So when you're standing there in front of your opponent, you come up, and their defense automatically goes up because it looks like you're going to pop them in the head this way. Come back, and you're coiled up, twist, go to that offside leg. I'm sure if you've seen any of my videos, you've seen me throw that shot. It's one of my favorite things to do. Not many people go for that offside leg. Don't know why. But those are the 3 that I'm going to show you. If you have other ones, I encourage you to post them on the Fighters page. But we're going to go with the hook J down, rotate up, drop that shoulder down, pop across, and the last one, pump up, come across to the body. You can do so many variations of this, but the most important thing to do is sell. Make your opponent think, man, he's telegraphing the crap out of that. I see it coming, and as they start to drop that shield, you just come right over the top. Cruise up, pop them in the head, either which way. Throw it that way. Well, I've got one more. This is one that I came up with. It's a I'm sure it has a technical term. I've shared it before. I nicknamed it the whip. I don't know if it has a different term or not. But the way that we're going to throw this is you're going to throw down like you're going to that leg. Stay out of range when you throw this shot. When you come down, when you go trucking toward that leg, you're going to purposely miss. All right? Yep, you heard me right, miss. But you sell it to where they're going to drop that shield down. When you do that, you take a step. As soon as you miss this way, step, close in, whip it around, pop it over the top. So when you throw this one, it's got a little bit of footwork in with it. So throw, step down, pop. Sell that leg shot. Make them really think you're fixing to try to get into that thigh meat. When you come down like this, step in, pop up. So it's just a circular motion. Pop. If you sit there and do this without the step, you're just spinning your sword around. With the step, you close that range, drive it into their helmet. So you can see any type of feint, fake, whatever you want to call it, you're really misdirecting. You're showing them that you're going one way, and you go the other direction. So there, that's 4. I thought of that one up right when I was doing this, but that's 4. But I want you to come up with your own, post it, share it, tell people what you're doing. You can really just about fake any kind of shot like this you want. Just show them going one way and throw the other way. You can sit there, and if you want to get this temple shot, sell it like you're going to come this direction, step back, and pop that way. You can feint, fake any other shot that you want. Sell them going one way, but the key thing is if you're not selling that shot, dropping that shoulder, rolling this way, step in one direction, if you're not really convincing your opponent you're going to go that direction, it'll do you absolutely no good. So practice it. Really, really, really. This week, slow. Practice selling that shot, right? Make them over-exaggerate like you're coming down, pop up. Like you're throwing that hook J. Going down, wrap up. If you're going for that headshot here, spin around that way. If you're going to try my whip move, really felt like you're going to go to that leg. Come around, pop them in the head. That whole move was to try to get them to move that shield down so you can exploit that open head after that. Try those. I can't believe we're already this far along. Everybody's hanging in there. I'm thoroughly proud and happy. I think that I'm getting a lot better with my left hand. Hopefully we're all getting stronger together. So we started strong, let's end this thing strong. We're getting toward that middle post. Let's keep doing this. This week, slow, feint shots. I give you 4 examples. Work up with something on the 5th one. At least get those 100 shots in, okay?